Hi guys, I have another homeware haul for you today. It's just bits and pieces that I've picked up from Primark and B&M in the last few days, kind of very last minute home shopping before we move on Wednesday, which may have already happened by now. It all depends on what videos I get to film before we go. But I thought I would show you, since I'm going to just throw it all in a box or in a bag, and I'll probably completely forget by the time we actually get there. And some of you might actually be interested in what you can get from those places. So the first things were kind of home. Well, a lot of it's kind of home decor, but stuff like picture-wise. I got this, which I think, oh gosh, knocking things over. I think this is going to go in Ella's bedroom. I think this is so pretty, as you know, a canvas can be. It's so big, I can't show you. Hopefully you can see it properly. And it's a huge canvas. I just thought it was really sweet looking. And I think that was $5.99. Madness. So that was the first thing that I got. Then I got some stickers, which will be predominantly for Milo's bedroom, because at the moment he's kind of got a Cars themed bedroom. He's got a car bed, like Cars the film. And so we've got a Route 66 big metal sign in there at the moment. And I don't really want to hang too much in the rooms. They'll probably have one thing hung up on the wall each, and then I'm going to rely on stickers and things that I can just prop up, because I don't want to have too many nails to remove when we leave. I mean, we're planning on staying there for a few years. It's just, having left this rental house and moving into another one, I've realised how much work it is to undo some of the stuff that I've done permanently. So I'm trying to avoid that this time. So I got these two sticker packs. Probably my favourite of the two. Why am I showing you these huge things? My favourite of the two has to be this one. It's all just kind of like American-y themed stuff in Route 66. Again, there are lots of car related sticker things that I thought would go nicely in his bedroom, and nicely with the neon-y sign, the big red arrow that I got him from Primark that I showed you in the last haul. I went specifically into B&M because lots of you told me, I think it was B&M, I might have gone in there looking for it and then you'll tell me it was a completely different place, but I feel like lots of people have told me B&M had some of the LED style things, you know, like the stars and the arrows and stuff like that. I know some people said Home Bargains, and a couple of other places had them. I didn't find any in B&M. The Home Bargains that we have closest to me is a little bit out of the way in town, so I didn't want to trek all the way out there with the kids. But I'm pretty happy with the ones that I have. I just wanted to see and compare for you guys to see a cheaper one. But I'm pretty happy with the ones that we got from Primark, the LED signs. Then I went back to Primark and got, if you watched my Primark haul, the double version of this. I actually went back the week after because I bought it in a single. I didn't mention it in the video, but lots of people noticed. I'd accidentally bought the single duvet version of this. So I went back to replace it. They didn't have it, so I just got a refund. And then we went back today and luckily they did. So this is kind of this pattern. It's all kind of triangles and geometric, and it's grey, yellow, mint, black and white, I think, and a little bit of pink. That'll go nicely in the minty themed bedroom that Ella's having, the blue coloured bedroom. Actually, I did buy some other bits and pieces from B&M whilst we were on that. Ella picked this out. I'm not sure if it's going to have a plant in it yet, or if it's going to be, just going to put a sales sticker on it, if it's going to be for pens or something, but it was pretty cheap. I think it was about £1. So I thought that was nice. And I also picked up this, which I think will probably, it's maybe going to be in Ella's bedroom, it's maybe going to be in the living room. All depends when we get in there what looks best. But this was awesome for $3.99. I think this is so nice. It's like a china, not china, but you know, pot, glazed, ceramic-y kind of thing. How nice is that? $3.99. And then some kind of cleaning supplies and stuff. When we get in there, we'll need to clean out the kitchen. I do have another one of these somewhere. I feel like Milo maybe has half-inched his already, but I got two of these. Ella picked the pig and Milo picked the frog for the new bathroom. I'm trying to get things sorted. I will show you the box. Kind of, I mentioned in a previous video, I'm going to have, what did I call it, like a care package kind of thing. The first box that's going to be open when we get there, and that's going to be all the stuff that I think maybe I'll forget, and things that will be in the wrong kind of boxes here, there and everywhere. I don't want to have to open every single box on the first day that we move in. I want to try and open a box and unpack it and sort it out all at once, rather than unpack everything and then be tidying for days and days. I want to do it a bit more methodically than that. So I want to have one box that's going to have the absolute essentials in there straight away. So things like hand wash for all of the bathrooms, stuff for our bathroom, stuff for the kids' bathroom, bedding and stuff. Everything that we need for the first day, everything I want to be settled on the first day, kettle, tea bags, that kind of thing. So I'm going to make a separate video on that, although I've probably told you most of it in that little rundown. But this is one of the things that's going to go in the kids' bathroom and I'll throw into that bag. I feel like I'm missing, oh, there we go. I have looked. This seems mad and this seems something that you should be able to find, but I've really struggled. I have been looking for a shower caddy that will go over the side of a shower, not hook on to, when you go into TK Maxx, for example, loads and loads and loads of these, but they all kind of hook around where it would be the top of the shower head. And a lot of shower heads in the UK don't work the same as they do in the US. Like, it seems like they've all been designed for the shower heads that come straight out of the wall, and then you've got, like, much further down the wall, you've got your taps. Doesn't really work like that because we have our electronic, most people have like an electronic shower head and it's got the hose and stuff, and I just don't see how these work. It kind of just has that part that you hook over, but if you did that in most power showers in the UK, then you'd be covering up the knobs to turn. I don't know if I'm explaining myself very well, but they didn't seem to be suited to the showers that I've known to have in all the houses that I've lived in. So I wanted one that would hook over the side, like the panel of the shower. Really struggled to find one, so eventually I found this one in B&M, amazingly. I did find them online, but much more expensive than I wanted to pay because they rust so quickly. Anything like this that can get wet, even stuff that's not in the shower, I have them on the bath side that in theory don't get that wet. They don't actually get water run down them, they just kind of are wet from the products being wet and being put back in the thing. But I didn't want to spend tons and tons of money because I know that eventually I'm going to have to repurchase one. I found this and I think it was like, I don't know, oh there we go, £4.99, so £5. And it's exactly what I wanted. Enough room for kind of shampoos and stuff here, tub type products that are a bit shorter here. It's got hanging things and then it's got an area where you can put your razors. Perfect. Probably, maybe would need a second one. Lee said not, but I think we probably will. But this will be perfect, and it hangs, so it hangs in whatever direction you want. If you wanted it to hang over your shower head, you could make it, or you could hang it over the back of the actual screen. So that's perfect and something that I was desperately looking for to organise our products. Although I have to tell you, we went into that house once, the one that we're going into, the one that we're moving into. I've been around this house once, we were so happy with it, and we were so happy with the landlord. He seemed like a really nice guy, someone that was going to look after the place and care if something needed to be dealt with, whereas the place we're in now, the landlord just didn't care at all. There were so many things wrong with it that should have been dealt with and weren't. And so I think that I was kind of more sold by the landlord and I felt like he was going to look after the place. I cannot remember, maybe 50%. I can remember so little about this house, and the listing doesn't have very many pictures, so I keep going back to it and thinking, I don't remember what the bathrooms look like. I hardly remember anything, so it's going to be like moving into a totally surprise house on Wednesday when we go. So I'm trying to buy things that could go in many settings in case my memory is completely off on what we're actually moving into. Something that I bought specifically for moving, oh, if you can get it out of here, with these bags. And by the time I do my care package video, I'm hoping to be able to tell you how useful these have been. But I got them, I bought 3, and at the checkout the woman said, you do know how big these are, don't you? Which just like was good for me because I wanted them to be big. But they're kind of like laundry bags. They said they were storage bags. They're like this. And they were £2.50 each. Now if you've ever had to buy cardboard boxes, which is mad because you should be able to get them from so many different places, but I have called lots of supermarkets near me and almost all of them say it's really difficult for them to give out cardboard boxes these days because it's a fire hazard, they have to get rid of them straight away, you have to call at just the right time in the evening and be prepared to go and get them then and there. And so we've ended up buying boxes, which I never thought we would do, because it's just been the easiest possible way of doing it, because otherwise we were kind of waiting around, were we going to get any boxes to pack? And I wanted to get doing it and get organised as early as possible. So with that in mind, if you have any products that, or not products, but things in your house that need to be packed but don't necessarily need to be in a sturdy box environment, these are cheaper than boxes. £2.50 a pop, cheaper than boxes for the size that they are, and you'll get more use out of them later down the line. Like, I bought 3 of them, knowing that we could kind of maybe put our clothes in there. We could put, I do feel like I should have 1 box or 1 bag like this for odds and ends, because I think that you'll think you've packed everything, and on the last day you'll move furniture out and then you'll realise, oh, we forgot this, we forgot that, and I don't want to be just throwing it into the car or the van. I want somewhere to say, right, odds and ends go in this bag. And so I feel like you do need to have an empty box or bag for the last things that you've forgotten about. But I intend on filling all of these for actual moving purposes, and then I feel like we're going to probably just store things in them, like winter clothes and stuff like that. I mean, I haven't even gone through my coats yet. I feel so organised, I feel like I'm so ahead of myself for packing. And then I think, oh my god, I haven't even been through like the utility area that's just got coats and coats and coats. It's a never-ending thing. We are, well, not we, me. I am a major hoarder, so it's been really difficult trying to get rid of the stuff that we don't need anymore, pack up the stuff that we do, but I'm being so brutal about it. So fingers crossed when we get to the house, I'll find that not only have I got less things to pack away than I had to pack because I had to get rid of some stuff, but maybe I've been without these things for a few weeks and I don't actually need them, and then maybe we can kind of send them away to homes that need them or get rid of them where they're just rubbish. So I'm hoping to live a more minimalistic lifestyle when we move. The last bits and pieces aren't really, well, I suppose these things are Homewear, and then I'll just show you the bits and pieces that the kids picked up. I got these because, you know, I'm a sucker for a chevron, and this is kind of an even funky looking chevron, and they are pots. How cute is that? Like for lunches at work and stuff. So cute. And I never have pots. These are a really, really nice size, but I never have pots that are mine. Lee puts sandwiches. Lee puts sandwiches in like huge Tupperwares because he doesn't want to buy tin foil or whatever else. And they're always at his work, and so whenever I actually make myself something, I go to get Tupperware out and I'm like, it's not there. So I thought if I get some kind of funky looking ones, these are my Tupperwares for my work, and he cannot take them with him, so fingers crossed. Then what the kids picked up, initially we were going to get some bits and pieces for them to keep occupied on the moving day, and then I ended up buying something for Milo, which was kind of insane. And I'll probably show you in that vlog that I bought him something silly. And then Ella's saving her money. She would have, it was a Build-A-Bear minion. Very expensive. It was silly money. But I said I would get that for him, and then she's going to save her equivalent money because she wants something different, more grown up, wants to put money towards it. So yeah, what we would have spent on bits and pieces, we ended up spending on that. But what they did buy in the meantime, when we were buying odds and ends, they got these, what did Ella say this was? She was like, it was a slappy band or something. It's a flexi ruler. So I think this is like, in theory, you can use this as a ruler, but also you can do that thing where it becomes a bracelet. Yeah, and they're like Coca-Cola ones. These were $2.50, they were from Primark. Milo got some more sunglasses because, of course, 3-year-olds never have enough sunglasses. They got one of these each. It's a little memo pad that's got a French bulldog on it, which is super cute. And Milo got a minion thing, whatever this is. It's all just trash, really. But, you know how it is when you go into Primark or Poundland or anything like that with kids. You come out with stuff that is going to last you like 10 seconds, but keep them quiet whilst you're in the shop. So that is everything that I got in this little mini trip. Now I'm just going to take you around and show you some bits and pieces that I got from IKEA the other day because I'm really excited about them. The first unit that I really, really wanted was this. It's the Tray Fast. And I've seen this so much on Pinterest, and the reason that I bought it was specifically for Lego. So as you can see, that's what the kids have been using it with. I did use some, oh gosh, what are they called? Those sticky things. Oh, I'm not going to remember, but they're basically stuck with little sticky pads to the top. I've seen them glued on, but I thought one day they might not want to use it like this, and so I don't want it to be ruined and have stuck the boards down. Also, they might want to use the boards somewhere else. So for now, gosh, it's really driving me mad that I can't remember what the sticky pads are called, but I feel like someone will answer that in the comments. Yeah, the idea is that they have all of their Lego separated like this. I also got these tubs from IKEA. I think I got them from the bathroom section, and I think they would be excellent for makeup. I did, in fact I've got some down there. I did buy them specifically for makeup, and then ended up using them in this. It's just such a great unit, and you can actually, it's finished on both sides, and you can actually pull the drawers out from both sides. You can have a kid playing on each side, and they can each pull out the drawers. So I just think that's a brilliant, brilliant piece of kit. So easy to put together. Took me half an hour max, completely by myself, and I'd get more for sure. This might seem totally mad, but it goes with this tabletop. And if you watched my vlog, you'll know I got this for an absolute steal. Also, I can't quite, oh there they are. There are two little marks that I filled in, there and there, where the melamine top has come away. And I kind of just filled it in with polyfiller, and I think it looks okay for now. But I got it for an absolute bargain. It was like 60% off or something. And it was the exact style of table that we were going for. So I thought, I'll get that. Chances are the kids are just going to ruin it anyway. It's a white tabletop. I'll get pen marks and stuff on it. And so I don't mind so much there being some little scuffs because it was a huge, huge discount. I think I got it for like £49, something like that, instead of like 130. So really good deal on that. And that is the base, which is super heavy. Then I got this, whatever this is called, like a faux sheepskin rug. I got it specifically to go onto this chair, which I already had. And I have kind of an idea of that, of where that's going to go in my mind. And then what else did I get? I got a coffee table underneath. I see I'm taking everything apart. This is a coffee table, which is a miniature version of the one that I have my TV on right now. And that will be what our TV will go on in the new house. And the last thing that I got, although it's a little bit messy right now with everything around it, was this table for Ella, for her bedside table. Her bed is currently on the floor because we've taken the bed apart, but yeah, that's what I got from IKEA. That's it for my little homeware haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I was going to say that'll probably be the last one for a while, but I'm not going to say that because that's tempting fate. I did also order a new chair, which I'm so excited about, but it's not going to be here for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I'll show you that in another vlog in the probably quite distant future because they take forever to make. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I will probably see you next in my new house. I don't think I'm probably maybe gonna get my favourites filmed before we leave here. If I do, then it will be the next video, but I'll probably just wait until we actually move and settle in, and I'll show you the stuff that I've been enjoying over the last month. It's going to be a late one because we're already a couple of days into August. Man, I hate that, but yeah, forgive me, and hopefully we've got internet. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed.